Hey guys, how's it going? SoCal here. Okay, so we have the Dillon 650 and it's stripped down to nothing. There's nothing on it. And the reason for that is I want to do a several part series of videos that go through basically everything I've learned in the last like 5-6 years using it, and kind of share with you guys how I set it up, little tips and tricks. So yeah, we're going to go from basically nothing to complete setup die tool head for 9mm, and then towards the end of this video series we're going to do a kind of a tips and tricks thing, just kind of show you a couple things that I do to the machine to help it work better, and hope you guys dig it. So you know the drill. Hit that sub button, give me a thumbs up, and stick around. Alright, so first thing we need to do is get rid of this case bushing that sits between the case hopper and the machine. Also, there's another bushing tube inside there. This is the same size for 9mm as it is for 223, but typically if you did need to change it, you just push on this and it will bring it forward in the machine, and then you can just pull it right on out. Like so, but we need it, so we're just going to leave it in there. Also, up underneath, you have this aluminum bushing that just untwists, like so. And again, this is the same size, 223 and 9mm, so we're just going to put that right back. And you'll notice there's a hole in here, and that's so you can just put a Allen key in there and then just kind of give it a nice little push, keep it tight. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is concentrate on the lower part of the machine here. Get you zoomed in. So what we need to do is reverse this case pusher. It's basically what rides back and forth on this part of the machine. It accepts the case, and then as you raise the handle it pushes it back onto the shell plate. So we just take our Allen key, run it in here, and this just comes off. Turn it around and you're good to go. Replace that screw. Easy peasy. Alright, so now we got to work on the shell plate. Okay, so if we raise this up, there is a Allen screw right up under here, right next to this plastic indexer. You're going to want to loosen that and then return the machine back, and then you just take another Allen key and drop it in here and unscrew this, pull the nut or the bolt out, kind of move this little wire off to the side. You can pull your shell plate out. Make sure that you don't lose this ball bearing in here. It's kind of riding on a spring. Then what you got to do is pull this mechanism away. It's spring loaded, so it's super easy to do. Just pull it away, and there's a little track in here. You're going to want to get rid of this and replace it with, for 9mm, it's the number 5. Just replace it the same way it came out. And then take your shell plate, which is also the number 5 for 9mm, set it back where the other one came from, and replace that nut, or screw rather. And you'll know when this is tight enough. If you completely bottom it out, basically all you need to do is just loosen it about a quarter turn, just so you can index it and it rides smoothly. You don't want too much slop, but you also want it to move freely. Yeah, about like that. And then we're going to bring this back up over the nut or the bolt. I don't know why I keep saying nut. Raise this back up, and we're going to tighten this back up. There we go. All right, so that's basically it for the case preparation. What we need to do now is grab our tool head, and we'll start with the resizing and decapping die. So I just noticed that I did forget to replace the bushing for the tube guide. So there's a notch on here. I'm going to just make sure that lines up with the notch on the machine. And it just twists right on. Easy peasy. So we're going to get the tool head set up, and that'll be part number 2 of this video. You guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and stick around.